I was home alone when a stranger knocked on my door. He looked desperate, pleading for help. The moment I let my guard down, my worst nightmare began. What happened next will leave you speechless. In a quiet town in Spain, a young woman named Elena lived with her family. Her father, mother, and elder brother Javier had always been protective of her. Javier recently moved to another city for a new job, leaving Elena with her parents. Life was peaceful and routine, filled with love and laughter. One evening, Elena's parents had to attend an urgent family gathering in another town. "We'll be back by morning. Lock all doors and don't open for anyone," her mother reminded her. Elena reassured them and watched as they left. She was alone in the house, but felt safe. A few hours later, as she read a book in her room, the doorbell rang. Startled, she hesitated before checking the peephole. A man stood outside. He looked distressed. "Please, I need help. My car broke down," he pleaded. Elena hesitated. Should she help or stay cautious? Against her better judgment, she slightly opened the door. "I can't let you in, but I can call for help," she said. The man nodded, but before she could react, he shoved the door open and entered. Fear gripped her as she stepped back. "Who are you? What do you want?" she stammered. The man smirked. "I just need a place to rest for a while," he said, his eyes dark and unreadable. Elena's heart pounded. She had to think fast. "I need to get you water first," she said, trying to act calm. As the man sat on the couch, she walked towards the kitchen, but swiftly turned and ran upstairs. She locked herself in her room and grabbed her phone. She dialed Javier. "There's a man in the house. He forced his way in," she whispered in panic. "Lock the door. Stay hidden. I'm calling the police," Javier instructed. Meanwhile, the stranger realized what was happening. He banged on the door. "Elena, open the door. I just want to talk." Elena stayed silent, her hands trembling. The minutes felt like hours as she listened to the stranger pacing outside her door. Then she heard something that made her heart sink. The sound of drawers being opened downstairs. He was searching for something. She held her breath as she heard footsteps approaching her door again. "Elena, I know you're scared, but I really need something from you," the stranger said in a chillingly calm voice. She remained silent, gripping her phone tightly. Outside, the sound of sirens blared. The police had arrived. The stranger panicked, trying to escape through the back door, but officers quickly surrounded the house. He was tackled to the ground and handcuffed before he could flee. Elena broke down in tears as the officers assured her she was safe. When her parents returned, they hugged her tightly, relieved she was unharmed. Javier arrived soon after, his face filled with concern and anger. "I should have been here," he muttered, embracing his sister. As the police questioned Elena, she learned that the stranger was a wanted criminal who had been breaking into homes in nearby towns. She shuddered at the thought of what could have happened if she hadn't acted quickly. From that day on, Elena never let her guard down. She installed additional security measures in her home and took self-defense classes. Most importantly, she shared her story to warn others. Always trust your instincts. Never let a stranger in, no matter how helpless they seem. This story is a reminder to stay vigilant and prioritize safety.